Ladies, I'm going to tell you a very special story today because if you're looking for a commitment from a man, then dating and putting your energy into the right type of man is going to get you there. So I'm going to tell you a true story about two cats. Yes, literally two cats. And as you're listening, I want you to determine which cat you're giving your energy to, because if you're pouring your energy into the wrong cat, you're taking yourself down a dead end road that won't lead to commitment. So here we go. Here we have two cats. On top is Braveheart, and on the bottom is Pounce. Both very handsome and both very feral. Now, I met both of them when they were only about 2 to 3 months old at different times of the year. But the point is, I met them when they were both very impressionable kittens, all right? So we're gonna start with Braveheart. Now, he's handsome, smart, adventurous, lightning fast. He can spin around in circles and actually catch his own tail. So he's an incredible hunter and shows off his athletic skills by climbing trees really, really high. He's a real cat, all right? Now, as a kitty, he was like a puppy. He followed me everywhere. So I was just completely in love with him. And so I poured a lot of my energy and heart into Braveheart, especially because, when I first met him, he was just so malnourished, just complete skin and bone. So I really spoiled him with the best cat food, rotisserie chicken, sardines, tuna, everything. He was so spoiled. I even took him to a 5-star vet to get him neutered and vaccinated, all right? And when animal control came to relocate some of the cats, I actually hid him in my home. So he ended up living with me for nearly 2 months while he healed from surgery and was hiding from animal control. And guys, while he was living with me, I made the bathroom into like cat heaven. I gave him everything that a cat would want and need. All right, so I really poured my heart into Braveheart and I absolutely loved him. Now, by this time, Braveheart had known me for a solid, I would say 9 to 10 months. So we had history built together. But guys, regardless of how much I spoiled, protected, and loved him, and how much he personally followed me around, he still looked at me like I was holding a machete and was going to eat him. He was so terrified of everything. And if I moved a little too quickly or stared at him a little too long, terrified him. And every household sound terrified him. The air conditioner, the blender, everything. And even though he lived with me for 2 months, and knew me for a total of 10 months, he just could not take the feral out of himself. Now here's Pounce, equally handsome, adventurous. Now this guy, from the very first time he stopped by my place, he darted straight in. He knew he wanted to be inside. And truthfully, when he started coming to my place, I was really reluctant to feed him and very reluctant to let him into my heart. I didn't want to fall in love with him because I was already feeding a handful of ferals and he was just another mouth I just didn't think I could handle. But every time he came to my place, he would just zip right past me and right into my place. Guys, I would even try to shut the door on him and would accidentally choke him in the process, but he didn't care. And while he was choking, he would wiggle and squeeze his tiny little body into the door, and he would just waltz right in until I eventually just gave in. And suddenly I had this feral little kitty who decided my place was going to be his place. And he would come in fearless and would just prance around and play with all of Braveheart's toys like it was his. And he would jump into Braveheart's cat cave and fall asleep there like it was his place. But here's the fascinating thing. He had no problem with household sounds like Braveheart did. Didn't even make him flinch. And unlike Braveheart, he loved to be touched so much that he'd come and flip over and show me his belly for belly rubs. I mean, he'd come and jump into my lap, give me the loudest purrs and look deep into my eyes where Braveheart would avoid eye contact. And he'd make little biscuits in the air and he just loved attention and affection. And of course, by then I was completely head over heels in love with Pounce. And now he lives with me part-time and we sleep together, spooning each other. Or I'll fall asleep holding his tiny little paw in my hand, looking into his sweet little vampire faint kitty face like this. And the amount of trust he has for me, oh my God, just makes my heart explode with love. The point is, the difference between Braveheart and Pounce is just remarkable. They're both feral, but with Braveheart, even though we had 10 months of history and I gave him everything a cat could dream of and spoiled and loved him to bits, he even lived with me for 2 months, but despite everything, he didn't want to be a house cat. But with Pounce, from day one, even though I told him straight to his face, Pounce, you're very cute and I really want to care for you, but I can't. I tried several times, guys, to even shut the door on him, accidentally choked him. And oh my God, food. Guys, I gave him basic dry kibble so he wouldn't fall in love with me. But that boy, despite being born on the streets, he knew he had a heart of a house cat and he was determined to be a house cat no matter what. So from day one, despite all the no's that I threw at him, he invested his time and energy to force his way into my heart and into my plays and eat the basic dry kibble I gave him with excitement. And he proved that he was a house cat, my house cat, and he wasn't going anywhere. And because he wanted to be a house cat on his own free will, he accepted the requirements of being a house cat. He accepted all the scary household noises, the litter box, and accepted love, touch, and affection. He even said to me, Boran, I'm going to make you love me because I am a house cat. And you are going to see that I am a house cat. The end. Ladies, on a serious note, which one are you dating? Which cat are you pouring your heart and energy into? Because if you're dating Braveheart, it doesn't matter how much history you have, how much love and energy you pour into him, and how long you wait for him, he's not going to give you the commitment that you want. He can't be anything but feral, at least with you. Or are you dating Pounce, the one who from day one has no resistance but is open and warm and happily accepts the thought of commitment with you? Ladies, be sure you're choosing the right type of man to give your energy and love to. Give your energy to the one who wants to be a house cat. All right, guys? If you enjoyed this video, I ask that you take 2 seconds to hit the like button. That helps support my channel and helps YouTube share this video with more people that like meow cats, and also subscribe so you don't miss my next episode. I help women create a life of clarity, peace, and happiness by connecting with their self-esteem, self-love, self-acceptance, and harnessing power through life challenges. I also give relationship and dating advice influenced by feminine energy. And check out my other videos, guys, on my channel. Thanks so much. Wee, 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 meow, meow, meow. I will see you next Friday. Bye.